Hello everyone, welcome to the PreCut Wild Reflections pre-cut quilt. So today I'll be showing you some tips and tricks. PreCut sent me this quilt to make and see how I loved it. I love it. I love it. Everything was pre-cut. It went together so smoothly. So today we're going to have a quilt discussion about it. So there's a couple of things. This is an experienced beginner. Now I have done it, and really if you can master half square triangles, you can do this quilt with a breeze. It'll be a breeze. One thing you should note is the layout. The layout is very well indicated here, but you need to just follow the layout. There are so many different colors and pieces to make the beautiful mountains. And as long as you are organized and you make sure your color placement is perfect, you're really good. So, and when I say by perfect, perfect for you, right? Because it's your quilt and you want to have fun. So let's start with showing you the top panel of the quilt, because we're making two of these, right? I called them panels, but two of these, they're identical. So let me show you with the first one that I have here. And here is the first one right there. Right there is the whole landscape of it, all right? This is the top piece. So when I talk about organization and placement of colors, I'm talking about this, the blocks. These blocks form the mountains, right? So we have blocks like this, and when you construct them, you want to make sure you're putting together the correct colors and the correct squares, and then putting it together would be a breeze. Now you're making two of these pieces, and so like here is this row right here, and I pieced that there. Okay, this is all pieced already. So this is ready to go. So let's go and now make some quarter square triangles. And because half square triangles, we can explain it. We'll go through that. But quarter square triangles is one of those things that maybe there's not so many tutorials out there for, and may be helpful since we do use them quite a bit in this quilt. So here we go. And you know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna do flying geese. So right now, we are, you're going to make your half square triangles. And the way we do our half square triangles is right here. We take our triangle and we put a line. Let me see, that one's maybe not that well to see right there. See how I drew a line? And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and sew it. Why not? Let's sew a half square triangle. Let's sew this half square triangle. And what I'm doing is sewing a 1/4 inch on both sides of that line. And then that will leave you with both sides, right? You'll have some threads. We can cut those off. And now we're going to take our scissors, or if you want your rotary cutter, you can do that. And we're going to cut on this line. And they recommend pressing open. And I did. I pressed open for this. When we did the final construction was just the seams all to the right and the seams to the left. But for this construction, we did go ahead and open it up. And as you can see right there, and I will lower this just a little bit so you could see a little better. There you go. So the instructions are all written, and there's also pictures. So you would do your half square triangles, and you would do all the ones specified in the pattern. And at this point, you would come in here and then trim this down to the size that is in the pattern, okay? Now, I'll give you a tip that I did. I actually, at this point, did not trim these down. I did not trim these down because I'm going to sew up some quarter square triangles, and I decided why trim twice. So I didn't trim. I went ahead and put the color placement just like it was illustrated in the pattern. So like right now, if I was to go to this pattern here and on, let's say, page 4 and page 3, it will tell you what we need. So we did the 2 at a time. Oh, actually what I am doing is called a split quarter square, Just to clarify, it is a split quarter square. Again, I have my fabric just like it is written, and the split quarter square is one of these and a regular piece. So you have a half square triangle and the solid piece of fabric with the line on it. So what we would do is we would look at our diagram, and it's saying we want the light green on the top left. Okay, so I have my light green on the top left, and we want our blue fabric with the line drawn to the left. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to treat this as if this is a half square triangle. So here we are going to go ahead and we are going to sew on both sides to get our split quarter square triangle. And the same thing is happening here. I just sewed a 1/4 inch away from the center line on both sides, and again I'm coming in with my scissor, cutting on that line that I cut, not the sewn line, and I'm going to pull these out. And again, I am going to press these open. So I come in here. It's a little bit of finagling, but here we are once you press it. So this is what your back would look like on the split quarter square. This is what it looks like when it's your half square. I'm just showing you everything here. And now we're going to do our quarter square triangle, which is the 2 half squares put together. The line is drawn, and again, we are going to sew 1/4 inch away on that line on both sides of that line. And again, you're going to take your scissors, or, you know, some people like to use their rotary cutter. That's fine. You're just going to cut on that drawn line. Again, we're going to take out our pins and flip this over. Again, we are going to open up the seams on this quilt. On this quilt block, I should say, because it's not a quilt yet. And there we now have our perfect 1/4 square triangle. So this quilt uses 1/4 square triangles, half square triangles, 1/4 split triangles, and then it uses flying geese. So the flying geese method is our big square. Again, this is all pre-cut. So I just pull out, everything is labeled. Look, everything is labeled. Everything is in a bag. This is the extra bag that you could put your pieces in. They really provide everything in this Kit. So I will go ahead and I like to pin it down. You don't have to, but I like to. So here we are. And we are going to go and the other side. And so just like we did the half square triangles and the quarter square triangles, I'm just going to come in here. I did not stitch in that spot. There we are. See, we can fix our mistakes too. We are going to, again, we are going to stitch 1/4 inch away of that drawn line. And we are going to cut. And in this case, I just press these flaps up. I call them flaps. They make like a beautiful little heart here. And then I take my other pre-cut square and I put that right there in between. And I'm going to come in here and sew 1/4 inch away from both sides again. And you end up with something that looks like this. And we are going to go ahead, trim off any of our threads and cut on that line. And then I just press this out. Now at this point, you're going to come here and you are going to trim this down to the size that's in the quilt. And this is going to make your tree unit. So this is the bottom of your tree unit. And so as you can see, once I trim this down, when I sew this, I get a tree. So now let's come over here and talk about block placement. You just kind of saw some tips and tricks of actually making these blocks, now putting them in. So here we have our split 1/4 square, and of course you're going to trim it down to the size that's in the pattern. And if you can notice, that is found right in here. Where is it? Right here. Right here. So you can see that this is not the same. If I was to sew this to this, right? You see that, right? Let me put this up a little bit more. If I was to sew this, this would not make my mountain. This is where color placement of your sewn square is so important. So that would go here. Now, they made it very easy for us to kind of get things organized. They actually, let me show you, have labels so that you can label, see here? So you can label your blocks. So when you set this up, you have everything labeled. All right, so as you can see, nothing here uses this half square triangle. You don't see a half square triangle anyway. This is our base to make our 1/4 square triangles and our split 1/4 square triangles. So now here we have another one of these. This is the 1/4 square triangle. This 1/4 square triangle can be found right here. Can you see the placement? I have the blue, the mountains. Now, if I had decided to say, look, if I did this, this would match, right? But this would not. And you would lose your mountain. So that's, again, placement of the piece. That wouldn't work. But it does go here. And in the instructions, it is all illustrated. You're just following along. Everything is labeled. Each one of these, when you're done doing it, you have a label for it. So you know where it goes in your quilt. Now, if you're interested in seeing me sew this quilt in real time, I did this on my morning lives and I was sewing this in real time. But here, we're making 2 rows of everything. So here's this row. I have part of this row done, and that's right here. And then I have part of the other row. Actually, I have the whole part of the second row. All right, so as you can see, it's just a matter of putting your rows in. Then they give you your pre-cut sashing pieces. So one goes there, the other one comes down here. And let me show you what else. See, this is labeled right here. This is your sashing, your border strips. And what I mean by binding strips, I think border strips, binding strips. These are your binding strips. And this here is our backing. And our backing is already in 2 pieces. So all we would have to do is just come in and sew them. And both these pieces together, we would sew these together, and then we would put this on our long arm or send it to our long armor, whichever way we want to finish off the quilt. We would set off the binding, or we would have it home to make for ourselves. So everything is included with the PreCut kits. You get all your pre-cut pieces, you get the full illustrated and, you know, directions, and they're very detailed. You get right here, you get your labels, and everything comes with baggies. Everything is in baggies. If you want to see this open, I opened it up on a previous live, and they give you an extra bag so you can put all your pieces in. There was also a couple of extra pieces, I guess for an oopsie. If you had it, I thought that was a great idea. And if you're looking for this quilt pattern, it is called, again, let me show you. It is called Wild Reflections, right here. And there's also other ones. There is a modern stripes. We have modern patchwork, and we have Stars of Sea. So those are one of their 3 new kits that they have been launching. And I think they're available now. Down below, I will have my affiliate code, the links to the different quilt kits, and you can come follow along on my adventure, and we will see this finished. I promise you, we will see this all finished up. I hope those little tips and tricks help you so that you can put this quilt in together very easily. Everyone have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. And don't forget, PreCut also has a YouTube channel that you can go visit. Take care. Bye.